Alright. I'm back after missing a day of recording. Thankfully, I had just enough videos locked away that I didn't miss any time. But yeah, over the last few days, I had a head cold and it was really affecting my voice, so trying to do a game like this with a cold where I was sniffling and sneezing and, you know, feeling like shit, nah. But I'm doing okay now, as well as I can, with some, you know, that, like, post-cold bleh, you know. But anyway, we found out that Edgeworth has has a parking stub. And he came into the parking lot at the time of the murder, or near the time of the murder. Oh boy. So let's go to the police department. So let's see if I can get a couple of videos in today. We're finally here. Why would they put the police department so away from the prosecutor's office? Beats me. That just almost took 30 minutes by taxi. Not with bad traffic either. The police department, huh? I've only ever been to the criminal affairs. Wait, what's that? Disturbing. Why does it undulate like that? Wait, I know. This is the Blue Badger. They're trying to make him the police mascot. Wow, Mr. Wright, you sure know a lot about the police. Still, he does seem familiar somehow. Forget the Blue Badger. Who's next to him? Someone appears to be dancing? Uh-oh, he noticed me. Sure is running over here fast. Hey! What are you doing here? It's my line, detective. Specifically, where are you dancing? Oh, huh? I guess he doesn't seem to be busy. Hey! I'll have you know I'm a very busy man. And I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You better not agree to defend the suspect. Why not? Huh? Well, it's just that the chief prosecutor has confessed. She says she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office and she killed him. What if she's not telling the truth? Yeah, well... No, come on, pal! There's so much evidence against her! But what if the evidence was faked? Hey, can I speak with you for a second? Why is this little girl so peeved at me? She's a relative of the suspect. Oh, hey, what? Little sister? Please, just let us investigate the case, okay? Scientifically. Yes, sir. You may want to keep your voice down. You don't want to be overheard using words like fake. Huh? It's just a sensitive issue with these days. So, what are you doing here? Me? Nothing, really. They kicked me out of criminal affairs. What'd you do this time? What do you mean, this time? And what happened? I know things are busy, but with my sister's case and all. That's true. Never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Only the highest ranking people are being led into criminal affairs. Lowest ranking guy has done this as a chief or a detective. So I ain't letting any of us rank and file in there. None of you? I know this is an important trial, but isn't it a little odd? So anyway, thought I'd spend the day getting the Badger dance down pat. Isn't there anything else you could be doing? The chief of police himself's directing this investigation, pal. An Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot. Officer Marshall? Now that I think about it, he did seem to know him. Patrolman in charge of the crime scene. It's unheard of, pal! Hey, that's it. That's the King of Prosecutors award that he got yesterday. Were you at the award ceremony? Well, of course I was, pal. I got an award for diligence myself. Congratulations. I was wondering why they award a shield. Why is it broken? Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later. But I was proud of him for winning it. Anyway, even with all those naysayers. Must be because of the rumors. Alright, let me make sure I'm not missing anything with this. Ah. Oh, I was wondering about that. What? The Blue Badger? It's my masterpiece. Oh, okay. Guess I could have figured. You made this? The chief threw together some designs and I just did my thing. Nice work. It's battery powered, so it can go anywhere. Ain't no switch, so just dance and dance and dance till the batteries die. Fated to dance until he drops. Okay. You show that every time, pal. I found that detective's card, didn't I? There we go. What can you tell me about this? Huh? Hey! That's a detective's ID card. You can't just keep that. You gotta turn it into the police. These people like you give me so much trouble all the time. Meaning he must drop his card a lot. Let's see. Bruce Goodman. Goodman? Sounds familiar. Nah, my mistake. Didn't you work together? Whoa! Wait, now I remember! Bruce Goodman! He's the victim! That's what I thought. Can you tell us more? Well, he was a detective like me. Detective Bruce Goodman. Huh? Don't you think it's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it? Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transfer for the case he handled 2 years ago. Evidence transferal? Edgeworth mentioned that as well. But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Well, there's the thing. It's hard to say this, but word is Chief Prosecutor Sky called him out there to the parking lot. And Lana's confessing as much. Huh. Wait a minute. No, I just... Weird. Okay, I did that already. Dang. Okay, so it's definitely broken. Alright. Alright. I must be missing something, because he's supposed to give me something else. Weird. No, it's... Okay, so I got the Edgeworths. Got the trophy. Speak to him about the day of the crime. Got the parking stub. Speak with Gumshoe. Got the Blue Badger. Present the... Okay. I wonder... I found this in Edgeworth's car. Stabbed with his knife, huh? What would drive Chief Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing? Oh, wait, I did... of course somebody else did it. Someone who had a grudge against him. Her and the knife do seem too well organized. What could have happened? Okay, so... no. Edgeworth's trouble. There we go. He's in a tough spot. Again. Well, it all started with the murder of that defense attorney. But Mr. Edgeworth was found innocent. Listen, pal, there've always been rumors about Edgeworth. Forging evidence, making deals with witnesses. Nothing outright, but there's always weird rumors. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering. They're just shouting. But there's no evidence against him. Well, he's always had an unusual strong tie to the higher-ups. So it's only natural people would be suspicious. Weird, I had no idea he was under the gun. Anyway, this latest case started a rumor. People say the only reason he took this case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor's position himself. But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. He's biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this all for us. And that's all I know about that. I'm not officially on this case, you know. Well, thank you. Why are you handling the case? We met the guy who is. What's his name? Marshall? Nah, he was appointed directly by the chief of police. Officer Marshall? Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something? No! He's just a regular officer from West L.A. Look, pal. Let me just try to make things a little easier for you. Show them this, and lets you examine the crime scene. Maybe. I'd be surprised if it gets us anywhere. Just act like you're supposed to be there, and nobody will look at you twice. It's taking a little longer to get going than I thought. Looks like the investigation's still going. I have to be getting back to my shop. Sorry, looks like we'll be stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps. I'll see you in my dreams tonight then, baby. Oh, are you still here? Hello. Why the surprised looks? Didn't I mention? I've got a boyfriend in criminal affairs, too. What happened to the security guard? Hey, what's wrong, Bambina? You're looking like a doggy that's lost her herd. Huh. Strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene. Would you mind reading this? What's this? I'll warn you, fan letters get me right into the spittoon. It's a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. Can we investigate? Gumshoe? That old cow dog? What, are you holding a birthday party or something? Huh? Look, where does it say it should be letter of introduction? It says invitation. I think you just miswrote it. Why am I getting all defensive? No worries. This proves it's from him, so it's better than a blood test. Guess I'd better let you in, then. Well, thank you, officer. Oh, that's right. He's a patrolman, not a detective. Which reminds me. Hey, wait a minute. Isn't the crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective? Well, the clues are calling. Welcome to a gold strike. Be like the settler. Strike out for lands unknown. Manifest destiny. Let's have a hootenanny. Hootenanny, ho down! Hootenanny, ho down! Note to self. Police investigations are like settling... No! What do you say? I'd say we won't be needing this anymore. What? No. Damn it. Officer Marshall, could you tell us more about the victim? Good men always die young. Remember that part. Could you be a little more specific? Bruce Goodman, he was a detective, right? Well, aren't you a feisty doggy? Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. Smiling Madonna told me the whole tale. I think he means Angel. A one stab to the chest. Fine piece of work. This here's the autopsy report. One knife wound, died an hour and a half before. So 5:30. Was my sister involved in the victim? Funny you should mention that. Chief Prosecutor Sky and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all. Nothing? They apparently worked together in a case a few years back. So there's no motive? Goodman wasn't a particularly gifted detective. It's one reason why he didn't do much work. But my sister called the victim here. To this parking lot. So it seems. Like calling an unarmed man to a shootout at high noon. I don't mean any offense, but you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective. You call me out? They shoot you for that in Texas. I was one of them fancy shoot detectives till 2 years ago, to tell the truth. Oh, now he tells me. But you're a patrolman. Now, how can you be in charge of the crime scene? Nothing gets by you, does it? So, why are you in charge? No reason. We're just short on hands right now. I'm just keeping an eye on things in the meantime. You know you're gonna scratch your face and start bleeding if you keep using this on the same side of your face. That's odd, though. Detective Gumshoe said he had nothing to do. Nothing important, at least. He's nothing but a sad old cow dog. Can't find his tail. Maybe it's because he runs with that Edgeworth fella. That cow dog's been kicked out of his own cattle run by order of the chief of police. Just he don't realize it yet. Kicked out of the investigation? Sorry if I'm using my guide a little bit more. This is very specific on how it wants me to get through this, it looks like. Okay, speak. Okay, examine locked door. Okay. Damn it. What am I missing here? Quite a luxury car. It screams I have money to burn. I can see Lunchline card over there. See a cartoon cow munching on a juicy looking steak. Doesn't that strike you as a little creepy? A block. I dream of the day I'll be able to park my own car here. I'm not planning on giving up my job. This looks like a cell phone. Scientific analysis would suggest that this belongs to the victim. Can't think of anybody else it would belong to. What's so scientific about that? Right, let's check it out. Plop. His phone's still on the redial. Mr. Wright, most phones keep a record of all the calls you've made. You just press the blue button to display the last number you called. Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about it. Sorry to disappoint you, but I didn't even know things like this. Oh, I'm sorry. It's just, you never know with people from your generation. Whatever. I have to see the owner. Defense attorney doesn't think, he just pushes a button. Hey, that song, I know that. Hey, what's going on over there? Sorry. I see you. You press redial. Whose phone is this anyway? Whose is it? It belongs to Chief Prosecutor Sky. It's my sister's. She apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody. Look, the last call we made happened right before the murder occurred. Looks like she was fixing to call someone. Except she only spoke for a few seconds. No idea. Sorry, partner. Now I got a question for you. I heard a phone ring just now. One of those newfangled ringtones. I'm sorry, that was my phone. What? Your phone? It's kind of strange, but someone called me right as we picked up the other phone. I hope you're not lying. They shoot you in Texas for that. I've incited the wrath of the Lone Star Patrolman. Okay. My sister's cell phone. Last time it was used was 5/18, right around time Goodman was killed. Maybe she was canceling her date for the night. Why did Lana make that call? So there's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister? That's correct. But there's a gold mine of evidence against her. And the prospector tomorrow is none other than Edgeworth himself. I'm afraid your sister's fate's decided. Many condolences. Officer Marshall? Yeah? How can you say that? You and my sister were... What? I apologize. Something must have gotten to me. Maybe it's the dry wind blowing from the prospector's office. Dry wind or ill will, something's up here, but what? Suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth have been flying around for nearly 2 years now. Forged evidence and arranging testimonies. He was unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win. Unbeatable until he met you. But rumors are just rumors, aren't they? There are prosecutors we're talking about. Evidence is everything to them. If you follow the rumors back to the source, you find one person. But they're off limits. Untouchable, you might say. A person? Hate to say this, but it's your sister, Lana Sky. My sister? Edgeworth couldn't rustle all those cattle by himself. Some people load their guns with bullets. Some people load them with deals. You're saying he was making deals to win trials? Where there's gunshots, there's bound to be bullets. That's what us old-timers say. There's a big old secret hidden around here somewhere, and everybody knows it. Is that why he's taken off the case? Did they target him because he was closer to Edgeworth? Huh. Okay, so he looks to be done here. Huh? Am I done? Shit. Huh. What am I missing? Okay, he's gone. There's nothing in here. Let's see. No. Alright, I've definitely gone through everything there is, it looks like. This rope. Wait, the victim must have died when they closed the trunk. You gotta be the only person who'd come to that conclusion. What's this? A note? There's some printed paper on it. Goodman? Did it fall out of his pocket? What does that mean? How am I supposed to know? For deductive reasoning, go to Edgeworth, not Wright. I'm sure Edgeworth wouldn't know what this means either. So, how are we doing, Mr. Wright? Well, I guess we have some clues. Got an autopsy report, a note from the victim, and a cell phone. Do you think we'll be okay? Well, the only thing still bothering me is Lana's confession to the crime. She says she did it. No problem. I can guarantee she's not the criminal. Oh, by the way, yes? You know that song on your phone when it rings? What? It's the Steel Samurai theme, isn't it? That popular TV show. The phone that rang earlier wasn't mine. It was yours. Just after the murder took place. Your sister called you, didn't she? I'm sorry. Can you tell me what you talked about? She hung up right away. A detective is murdered, and the suspect is the top prosecutor in the list, in the district. I get a bad feeling about this. And I still don't know everything that's going on here. Alright. I was a little worried there for a second, but we made it through. Next time, we're on to the trial. Again, apologies if I'm checking the guide a little too often for my own cases, but as you can see, sometimes you kind of need to do this sort of thing. Trial former? That's odd. Alright, well, we'll stop here for today. And we'll get to the trial next time. Yay!